Hey everybody, welcome back. Brian with Granite State Barbecue. Today I'm showing you the difference of a smoked chuck roast from your grocery store versus a smoked chuck roast from my local butcher shop. So for today's chuck roast, this is from my local butcher. You can tell, look at this marbling, it's insane. Compared to what you get at the grocery store, I'm assuming it's gonna be a heck of a lot better. So today, doing a dry brine, opening it up, let it sit in the freezer, because cold beef actually absorbs a lot better smoke than just something you just take out of the fridge, throw it in the counter, and let it sit. I've got a lot more stuff going on. I definitely wrapped it a heck of a lot more than I thought they would. So, I was actually got a big old bone in it too, so that'll be a little bit different to play with today. So, I'm gonna do a little drying off before I put the salt on. It may look like it's a decent amount, but it's not. It's gonna absorb in. Just help stuff break down a little more. And get even more. Packing. God. Make sure I tell my butcher that next time, like, holy crap, with the extra saran wrap on top of the cryo vac. Can't forget to do the top and the sides. I know that fat cap's probably gonna melt off, but you need that salt to help it absorb in there. It'll disappear by the time I take it out in 30-40 minutes from the freezer. And then I'll put the regular coarse black pepper, Slappy Daddy's barbecue rub. Check back in when I pull it out of the freezer, toss it on the smoker. Time to smoke the chuck roast. Time to smoke the chuck roast. 180 degrees. Got my flame boss ready to go. Got my tallow in there. Ooh. It is full and firm right now. So, just slide the deep probe on in. I'm letting it sit at the 180 degrees for 3 hours before I start the spritzing. Then I'm going to bump to the 250 to 275 range and let it keep going. And wrap with the smoked beef tallow. All right, so it's been 3 hours, 180 degrees. I'm at 95. It's time to spritz. Ooh, it's picking up some really good color already. Tallow's already smoked, ready to go. Spritz, 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 spritz. Just apple cider, water mix. Push it back on in. Close it up for now. $280 degrees I'm going to. That way it's gonna get a nice color. When it hits 165, I'm gonna wrap with the tallow and then push it to 203-ish. All right, so we hit 165. That's how the chuck roast is looking already. Right in front, I got my tallow that I smoked, some great wagyu tallow. So first thing I do is pour a little bit out here. Ooh yeah, make a mess on the counter. Fun cleanups later. Toss this on. And we're gonna coat some more tallow. Ooh yeah. Then we wrap it on up. Hold it on under. Goes back on in the same foil pan I've been using. Back on the smoker when it's 205 degrees and it's dinner time. So when you have beef, you gotta have a good side. Today, doing some asparagus. Chop off the ends, already been rinsed. Toss it on in. Stuff in the floor. Don't have to be perfect with it, just get a little the ends off you're not going to eat. Out of the way. Covering some olive oil. Mix it on up with your hands. Shout out Pit Boss Grills. Cool thing when you order pellets from Amazon, you get a cool little seasoning. This stuff's really good on the veggies. So sprinkle it on, mix it on up. After it's all seasoned, I'm really just gonna cover it with foil, stick it on my propane grill until it's nice and crispy, and then it's time for dinner. Time for the reveal. And you can tell it's juicy because it's going absolutely everywhere. Slice off this little bit here just to take a look. Look at that. That's a juicy chuck roast. Sample time. That tallow, and just, I can't even describe it. Getting a good chuck roast from your local butcher that's got great marbling is next level compared to what you can get from a grocery store. So everyone, you gotta give this a whirl yourself. Get some of that smoked wagyu tallow going, store it, get a great chuck roast or brisket or anything, give it a whirl yourself. Got the Pit Boss seasoned asparagus ready to go. Should have an amazing dinner coming up. This is Brian with Granny State Barbecue for the next grill.